Hello, and welcome, everyone, to the Grumble and Grouch Show, episode 16.
16? Hello! That's a lot of episodes, and not a lot of viewers.
And well, now, hold on, man.
We have more episodes than viewers.
No. Hold on. His voice just gave it away because we have a special guest star today. And it is none other than Grype.
Grype in the house.
Hey, all it took was to buy him the movie ticket.
I saw this guy wandering around. And hey, what's going on,
bro? I want my money back. I know I paid for it, but I want my money back.
Yeah, so I said, hey, you want to come hang out with us? We'll watch a movie, give you some candy.
By the way, that was Grumble's a tactic for getting his last girlfriend. Hey, want to watch a movie? Get some candy.
Okay, so anyways, today we happened to watch Furiosa.
Oh my god.
Why are you making me relive this, bro?
No, hold up, man. You guys really didn't like it?
Yes, really, but
to be honest, I thought it started off decently well enough. I thought it was, this isn't terrible.
What, with the credits?
No, the credits went well enough. Yeah, but a little more than
previews.
No, maybe it was the previews I was watching.
I can't
wait to see that in the movie.
Deadpool 3.
I didn't know The Rock was in this.
And then it went downhill from there. I can't wait for Deadpool 3.
Yeah. I didn't know Wolverine was in this movie. No, so to be honest, it starts off. It wasn't terribly starting. It was just okay. I was a little bored, but they got to establish certain things. But to be honest, they have established all women are so amazing, and she's gonna, amazing. Furiosa's mom is the greatest sniper in all of post-apocalyptic world. One shot, Anya, they call her, because literally what happens. Let me just explain what happens in the movie. They kidnap Furiosa, and they take her off, right? And these maybe 10 bandits on motorcycles.
There's
maybe
4.
3, bro.
There's 4, bro.
No, it was 10.
Stop drinking so much, bro.
No, it was 10.
He's seen
It
double.
was like 3.
No. It was like 10.
All right, divide by 2, bro.
All right.
You've seen double.
So there's 5.
All right,
5.
fine.
But it's nothing too. Is I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this or not, but the Grumble and Grouch Show, we have certain powers. We have friends in the industry, and I happen to get the original script for this movie. Are you aware of that, Grouch?
Yeah. I live with my mom, bro.
So do I. But anyways, I got the script.
Hi, Miss Grumble. She was going up the stairs.
Yeah. Okay, so anyways, I got the script for the movie, and little did the most people know is she had more than a sister, because if you watch the movie, she had a sister. But she actually had 2 sisters. And they never disclosed the name of that first sister. And I happen to have the original script. And it said...
Drum roll, please.
Okay, here we go. It was Furiosa was the oldest.
Okay.
Followed by Angriosa and Pistiosa.
What?
So it was those 3.
You forgot the Waka Waka.
No. So it was those 3 of the main characters. But I guess for whatever reason, they decided to cut out Pistiosa and Angriosa and just have Furiosa.
All right. And on that note...
No, wait a minute, real quick. And to honor that fact that they had all of these Osa characters, we decided for this episode, from now on, we'll be referred to as Grumbleosa, Grouchosa, and Gryposa. Okay. Anyways, back to the plot.
First of all, Grumbleosa. I'm up on my feet, bro. I'm up on my feet.
Wait a minute. We want to apologize for last time. The last episode. Grouch went to the as usual. He had to take at least 20 bathroom visits, and when he came back,
the prostate, bro.
He's
the
got
prostosa, bro.
Yeah, his prostosa is hurting Osa. So on his way back, he took a little tumbleosa,
And I stayed on the Furiosa.
and we couldn't get up Yosa. So he decided to leave on the ground. It's okay. Well, listen, you're gonna do the rest of the show on the ground.
I'm back, bro. I'm back.
And now he's back. Listen.
The last movie we did, it wasn't even worth me getting back on my feet.
No.
It's like
It was
what was it? The
Ghostbusters.
The Ghostbusters.
The Ghostbusters. Horrible movie. And I was like, yo, Grouch, stay down there, bro. It's not worth getting up for this crap.
First of all, I didn't get up because I remember that scene where like I don't even want to relive this, but remember that
relive it.
Remember that little girl? She goes to the park and plays chess by herself.
What a freaking loser! Yeah, she's like,
listen,
I don't have any friends. I'm gonna play in the chess by myself in the park.
I never had any friends.
Right.
The last time I played by myself, I was playing with my balls, nigga. Like seriously, man. I was like, you know what? I'm better off on the ground.
Yeah.
Let me just stay.
So
here,
he decided to stay on the ground. I can relate to that.
man. We back.
So that's why the last episode is a little hard to hear Grouch because
Grouchosa, by the way.
Grouchosa, because he was on the ground for the entire episode.
I tripped.
We apologize. I'm going to make sure to get him all propped up. And so
I'm ready for this one.
He's ready for this movie.
I'm ready for this.
So, yeah. So, again, we just watched...
We got a special guest?
Yeah,
Grype?
we got Grype. Not Grape.
Grype.
Grype. He's here. We met this guy outside the movies, and we decided to bring him along and get his perspective. And he could be a great asset to this show.
Yeah, that's one more viewer.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Don't count on them.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
Do you live with your
Or
mom also?
you never come back. I'm sure your mother has access to YouTube. She could like and subscribe too.
Hey, my mom loves Roomy Cube on the weekends.
Yeah. So
Let's
anyways,
go!
Let's go. Here we go. So the movie begins. Furiosa and
Furiosa.
and Angriosa are gathering nuts and berries. What are they doing? Like
An apple or
an
something.
apple, some kind of fruit. So they're out there gathering fruit, and they see these like bikers show up, and they're like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're out there beating a tree. I don't know what they're doing.
I think they were just killing somebody, right?
Yeah. Okay. They were killing somebody. They're gathering shit. And then Furiosa's like, we gotta act invisible. And they act invisible. It didn't work because they were very visible. So the freaking the little pirates on motorcycles grab Furiosa, and then she blows a little whistle. And then Mama Furiosa shows up, and Mama Furiosa is no different than freaking
John Wick.
No,
John Wick Kosa. Bro.
Rambo Osa. Because Rambo Osa gets her freaking sniper rifle, and her little buddies show up, and then they take off to chase on the horseback. They got to chase these villains who grabbed Furiosa. And
John Wick on a horse could have done better, though.
Yeah.
I don't think it could have been.
No, you haven't seen the last John Wick on a horse, bro.
Bro.
In the desert, remember?
Yeah, this guy is masterful.
Yeah.
So they chase him down, and little by little, Furiosa's mama is just taking off. Bang, bang, bang. One after, before there's like two.
Bless you, by the way. Wait, was that- oh, those were the shots. My bad.
No, I'm kind of sick now.
Damn,
So-
COVID.
Yeah, cool. So they're now like down to like two bikers.
Hey, but really fast, you forgot to mention that Furiosa actually comes from the land of abundance. And you can tell by Big Barbie in the middle of everything, bro.
Yeah, Big Barbie.
Big Barbie was there. I saw her.
Oh, okay. Yeah, listen.
But there's fruits, there's water,
yeah,
there's
they got
everything. All right, so yeah.
Yeah. So then, literally, like the next 45 minutes is Furiosa being dragged away by a gang of bikers. So Furiosa's mama is on their trail for... Listen, I thought this movie was okay. A lot of drawbacks. A lot of things I really did not like. And one of them was 45 minutes of this movie was Furiosa's mama trying to get Furiosa back.
I think her name was Dumbosa, bro. Freaking dumb, bro.
Dude, yeah, it was just a snipe here, a snipe there. They're still getting away, and eventually, it's just like there's a lot of issues I have with this movie. Eventually, Furiosa's mama tracks him down to the capital of wherever she took Furiosa to. And there's a huge settlement with maybe 1,000 tents. I mean, it's pandemonium. There's a lot of stuff going on. But coincidentally enough, a freaking sandstorm shows up. And a sandstorm shows up. So Furiosa's mama takes a mask. I guess she took off one of the dead bodies. Mm-hmm. And she wanders around the camp. And she's so intelligent and so resourceful. She's able to find Furiosa's, where Furiosa's being held in 5 seconds. Oh, there she is. I guarantee she's in that tent. How the fuck does she know she's in that tent? But, hey, listen, that's women's intuition, I guess. Yeah. Women's intuition. I
appreciated the fact that it made the movie go faster. So
yeah, listen, I'm okay with that. Yeah, listen, let's just go with Furiosa's mama's female intuition. Figure that shit out.
And if you edit Grype's stuttering, it'll go even faster too.
That's.
Spit it out. He's like, yeah, and the horse, and the mom, and I was able to save 5 minutes. Hey, let me. I would like to take this moment to apologize to Grype. We need subscribers and viewers. Anyways, hey, there was this guy. They were trying. I think they were trying too hard, man. They were trying too hard. The makers of this movie, man.
Oh, yeah.
They showed this guy with a little hole in his eye. He's got one good eye, one bad eye. Yeah. It looked nasty, bro.
Yeah, yeah. They're pulling out all the stops at this point.
I mean...
So eventually Mama Osa...
Mimosas. Let's drink mimosas.
Yeah. Mama Osa, Mimosas, finds out what tent her daughter's in. And which makes no sense. 10,000... fucking tense. Well, there she is. I know she's in there. Score 1 for a women's intuition because she knew she was in that fucking tent.
So I guess it's tied 1-1, bro. Because freaking Furiosa messed up with the whole Apple thing. Man.
Yes. Listen, she blew it with that one. Yeah, so it's so convenient because it's so convenient because all of a sudden, as if some kind of witchcraft, there's a freaking sandstorm, and now she's gonna blend right in with everyone else, and then she figures out what tent it was. Oh, and that's another thing is you women have to stick together because Furiosa's mimosa walks in there, massacres everyone, but there's a woman there. So,
let her live.
You got a vagina too. I gotta let you live. You're a good person. You're not a man. And then, of course, she turns on Mimosa, and they eventually said, "Kill her first." And Mama Mimosa and Furiosa are now running in the desert.
Got him.
Oh, and there's another scene too where. Now, keep in mind, Mama Osa is sniping these motherfuckers. Bang, bang, bang. She must kill 4 or 5.
Bless you, bless you.
She must kill 4 or 5 of these bikers. And then she, knows instinctively how to change these tires. I was like, hold up. This is the type tires that they have at Goodyear. And she's changing tires she used to work at freaking Firestone. And she's like, how can I change this tire? She's that tire, and she's back in the race. And she eventually chases him down because she used to work at Firestone.
Hey, equal opportunity.
Yeah, listen, hey.
Employee of the month.
Yeah.
Took 2 seconds to change that tire.
Yeah, bro.
She should work for the Indy 500.
Yeah, it's as simple as that. I thought it was a little more complicated, but hey. That's why she's employee of the month.
It takes me longer to change the light bulb on my...
And then freaking Furiosa is taken off of the Mama Osa, and then no lie, Mama Osa must kill 80 of these bikers. I don't know, 80 is a precise. We're talking at least double
With your math, sure. We'll
double
go with that.
digits. At least like 20.
It was 8.
Minimum. No. It was like 20
This guy
guys.
says double, man.
And
Stop drinking.
Minimum of 20 guys. And I'm like, how many guys is it going to take? Hey, you know what? Maybe this little girl's not fucking worth it.
Hey, Grype, she took out 3 people.
No.
She took out like 3 people, Grumblosa.
Oh, and I just want to say, too, is one common theme that I had about this movie that kept coming back to me. Coming back. This shit is incredibly fucking boring, man. How many times I get on with this scene? Enough of this. I had enough of Mama Osa, Furiosa. It was very... The problem I had was I can care less about any of these characters. They did not invest enough interest in me to care about any of these people. I did not give 2 craps what happens to any of these people. I think that's priority number 1 as a filmmaker. You have to instill, okay, this girl I like. I want to see what happens to her. This person, I want to see. I can give 2
filmmakers,
shits.
take notes. Filmmakers, please, bro.
Yeah.
Subscribe first.
Subscribe
Subscribe first,
and then take notes.
second, take notes. It's free to subscribe, by the way.
A little more expensive if you want to become Patreon members.
Skittles, I hope you're listening.
Oh. And then, to be honest, there were some good scenes. This is not a total shit. There were some pretty decent scenes.
Oh, yeah?
I like the scene.
Tell me, please.
Yes. I like the scene when they were going to take that gasoline tanker into the gasoline village. I don't know what the freak it was called. And then they were like, I don't buy it. And then they sort of shoot their own men. And they're like, I buy it. Let him in. That was kind of cool. I was like, okay, now they're killing more people. But that was a mistake. They let him in. And then it was just like, what do they call it? The Trojan horse. They all started coming out and taking over this base. And they let open the gates. That was kind of cool. I thought it was a good scene.
And it was all in order to get back to these people, right?
Yeah.
They wanted to negotiate whether it was more food, more water, more something. And then we see like these the white man group instead of the blue man group. It was the white man group. There was like all these all these crazy people.
Well, I need to interject too. Here's another problem. Listen, we've had a lot of bad. This is by far not our worst movie, but this is this is not Avatar levels. This is not a good movie. And one of the problems I have with the movie was it was one group of villains that I didn't give 2 shits about. Versus another group of villains I didn't give 2 shits about. So where's my interest? How am I supposed to be invested in any of this? I didn't give 2 crap. And the main girl, Furiosa, I can care less. I don't care what she's doing. She's a boring broad. I didn't give a crap about anybody. The only character I thought was remotely interesting was Thor with the fake nose, Hemsworth. Other than that, I didn't give 2 craps about anybody. And I think, number 1 thing as a filmmaker you should
take notes.
Take notes, write this down, is make me invested in anybody. I don't care about any of these motherfuckers. I can care less. So you failed already in rule number 1.
I mean, I thought it was pretty cool seeing that it was like all the white man group was all lined up. And he's like, pick anybody.
Cool. Yeah.
Pick anybody. And he's like, hey. I would have been like, oh shit, no, man, don't pick me, man. Because picking him just means like, hey, we're like suicide bombers. Like, yeah. We're ready to do anything. I would have been like, yo, he picked you, man.
Help. Oh, that's another thing I thought was really silly too. Is this is like a common trope in a lot of movies in the last like 20 years? Is this some freaking broad, a pretty girl, and I think Anya, what the fuck her name was, this pretty girl. So what happens?
Furiosa,
yeah. She's a pretty girl. So she cuts her hair, and then alakazam, it's a boy. A girl goes to a boy. What the fuck? She looks like a girl. I don't care if she cuts her hair or not. She still looks like a girl.
She ain't no Mulan.
No. It didn't work for me either. One of the biggest problems I had, too, is the main character. Yeah, she had no charisma at all. Literally, the first 2/3 of this movie, she didn't speak. She was a freaking mute. So how am I supposed to get attached to her? How am I supposed to invest in her? Oh my God, what happens to her? What's she going to do now? I don't give 2 shits. You can die for all I care.
I care for one of the characters though. Little Casper the ghost, man.
Wait, we'll get there. Oh my god, that was heartbreaking.
I care for him, bro.
I was literally ready to walk out of the theaters when I saw Casper die. I was like, no. And then, but here's another problem I have with these kind of movies, is once again, they play into this trope that a girl cuts her hair and then alakazam, a girl turns into a boy. Just like that. This whole movie, you got this beautiful seductress.
Yeah,
and
this
then
is like Game of Thrones type stuff, right?
They cut her hair, and all of a sudden, where'd she go? Where is she? That little girl turned into a boy. And that's I never understood this movie. Is she finally gets away from her abductors, and she like blends into the community. And all of a sudden, she cuts her hair. Where did she go? Who's this? Who's this new visitor? Who's this handsome little boy? We'll take him in. So for years now, this little girl who lived her entire life, she cuts her hair, and alakazam, the girl turns into a boy. She became
Happyosa.
What? That's so stupid. Garbage. Stupid movie.
Let me tell you what I had a big problem with.
Okay, let's hear it, bro.
Your favorite character. Mine was Casper the Ghost. But your favorite character is
Casper the Ghost. Who was that?
The little guy, bro. Little Casper, man. That's my favorite character. We haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But your favorite character was Thor? Rosa?
Yeah.
All right, so Thor Rosa was your favorite character.
He was the best guy in the movie, man. Yeah.
Bro, they live in a wasteland. No water, no food. That motherfucker built like Thor, man. Like, what's up with that?
Hey, listen, he got access to steroids, bro. Dude.
They should all be like skinny.
Yeah. That guy's ripped, no doubt, man. Yeah. I don't know.
I have a problem with that.
He's got his own personal gym. I agree.
That's not good acting. Take my boy, my favorite actor, my favorite movie, Batman. That guy will lose 100 pounds just to make it look like what's his name? Christian Bale?
Yeah.
He'll lose his hair and 100 pounds just to play the part.
That's true. Yeah.
This guy looks just like Thor, man.
He put on a fake nose though, so
that was that kind of threw you for a loop. You weren't sure who that was.
I guess, man.
Got him.
I thought the Hulk punched him in the face, bro. I knew who it was, bro.
And there was a scene in the movie. That's another thing too. It came out as 2024. A lot of these movies are very freaking woke. But in this movie, there's a lot of stuff I would not consider woke. Because at one point, she literally asks a man for help. That's just like sacrilege. How dare she ask for help from a man? And then she was like willing to give up her gun, and the guy said, "No, keep your gun." Bro, 2024, that shit does not fly. And I appreciate this movie for doing at least some non-woke shit. So that's the one positive I have to say for this movie.
Okay.
Okay.
At least
I must have missed that one, man.
yeah, there's one positive. All right.
One positive.
I see no
yeah,
positive,
man.
but sure.
Let's go rewatch it. Why not, man?
Oh, hell no. Just take my word for it. That's who's in there.
We missed it. Me and Greg missed that part, man.
Well, I don't give a shit. I refuse to watch that bullshit again.
Let's go watch it.
No, I'm not going to watch that shit again. The main character is this freaking broad, right?
Who?
Furiosa.
Oh, okay.
Furiosa. And the whole time she's like, well, she's a mute. She can't speak. When has ever a movie been made where the main character is a freaking mute? I can't get behind that. I don't care. The common theme throughout was the head bump. The head bump was all. You kept seeing it over the movie.
I didn't see no head
bump. Dude, listen, I don't know. You were drinking way too much of this movie. Every time Furiosa kind of fell in love or felt some kind of amorous emotions to some guy, whatever, the head bump. Boom. 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 She headbutted this guy at least like twice. Head bump, head bump. So that means she was in love. And 2024, everyone knows you cannot have heterosexual love interests.
Well, in fairness,
that's kind of against the law.
Her mom's did the head bump too.
Yeah, but to another girl. So that explains
2024. Oh.
I can get behind that 2024.
Hey, 2024.
Listen, a guy and a girl. It's like, hold up now.
Hey.
You know what you're doing there?
Hey, let's make a new movie. Take notes. Hey. Listen, let's talk about my favorite character, bro. Casper, bro.
Wait a minute, I agree. There was one character that transcended all the characters in this movie, and I was like, yes. This is why this movie is halfway decent. He
Casper the Ghost.
carried the movie for me. There was a little person that I kind of related to. I was like, hey, I can get behind this guy.
He looked like Casper. He had a big head and stuff. Yeah,
and he was white. He was all white.
He's all white.
Yeah.
Big head.
Yeah.
Friendly.
And then what ended up happening was he ended up dying. Which was kind of sad. But then later on, you kind of see his ghost appear later in the movie. And I was like, oh, look at this guy.
You saw his ghost? Or...
Yeah, I was like, hey.
I'm the one that's drinking too much? You saw his ghost?
Or maybe it wasn't his ghost. I don't know. I saw some big-headed midget. I was like, his ghost. You better add all that shit. I'm out.
My first sitting with you guys. Awesome.
No.
We're already canceled. Thanks for the invite.
Hey, you got a free movie ticket? What else can you want?
Yeah.
A different movie, man.
Yes, there is.
She was what? Listen, another thing I had a big problem with was Furiosa losing her arm.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
I know we're missing like a whole bunch of steps before we get there, but
right.
She chews her arm.
Yeah, at the very end of the movie, they kind of like have her arm attached to this contraption she couldn't get out. But then we're explaining how did she cut her? They want to get her again, and all of a sudden you see like an arm, but she's gone. How did she cut her arm off? What happened there? They don't explain it.
She just
did she
tried
chew
to
it?
chew it up. Gas lines.
Yeah. She chewed gas lines. Listen, her teeth are
mandible. Look that word up, guys. Mandible.
Her teeth are next level. But still.
Yeah.
Well, now you know why she head bumps now.
Yeah. You know, I have not seen a review for this movie. We went into this completely blind. None of us saw any reviews.
Not as blind as the guy that had one eye.
Oh, there was one guy that had one eye. And that was pretty hilarious. He had like a patch, but he had it on the wrong eye. He had an eye you can see.
This was the worst movie ever, bro.
That was pretty funny, though.
That's why he was walking around in circles, bro. He's like,
He didn't know where he's going. Yeah.
Furiosa? Is that you?
So here, finally,
our too many.
suffering finally ends when they get to the final act of the movie. And they have Furiosa beating the crap out of Thor with his fake-ass nose. And I couldn't get behind it.
Please stop.
He was like, please stop. I did nothing to you.
Only to your mother.
Oh my God. And then she's punching Thor and punching Thor and punching. This is like a lesbian's wet dream. Oh, yes. Take that, Chris Hemsworth. And that. Give him another one for you, son.
I don't know.
Oh, I hated it, bro. It was fucking... And literally, for 5 minutes...
You know what I thought was cool, though? Oh, you know what I thought was cool?
Well, the last 5 minutes, all we see is Furiosa punching Chris Hemsworth in the face.
Did you punch him with the good arm or the prosthetic?
Both of them. The prosthetic, the good arm, headbutts, you name it. Yeah, she was giving
kicking the gut.
Yeah, kicking the gut. Hemsworth, you're a savage for whatever you did.
Yeah, I was checking the scores on my phone, man, because that movie was...
Oh, but so the one thing I found really cool when Hemsworthless was getting beat up or whatever, right? He I like the narrator. I don't know who it was narrating the story, but he's like, some people say that they found Dewey. No, I'm just kidding. Some people say that he was shot right there, but we heard it from Furiosa's own mouth or something.
Yeah.
And I guess there's a tree that drains his
Oh my God.
I mean, the scene is whack, but I like the narrator voice. Like, you don't know who's telling the story. I kind of like that.
So yeah, as if the guy has not suffered enough. They literally have a tree growing out of his freaking sack. I was like, hey, you know what? That's enough. This is too much. I'm not on board with this. All right, well, that is our basic review.
Listen, if Grumblosa missed the scene, just imagine the desert, somebody chasing somebody blowing up somebody. Even that one scene, like, actually, Grumblosa, you forgot to talk about your favorite scene, which was like, I don't know, we're trying to steal the fuel, but there was like these people with like parachutes and they were just like killing each other.
Yeah.
You said, like, yo, this is my favorite scene or something.
Well, to be honest, I thought Fury Road, the sequel was a prequel. This is the prequel to...
The prequel to the prequel.
Yeah, this is the prequel to Fury Road. I absolutely loved Fury Road. That movie, I told to Grouch, is the only problem I have with that movie is like if it's possible, there's too much action. It was like on the edge of your seat the entire movie. I absolutely loved it. I would give that like a 9, maybe even a 10.
No.
This movie is not Fury Road. There's not a lot of action, and the action they have is really subdued and kind of boring. No, this is nothing like Fury Road. It's the same, supposedly the same director and such, but the same writer, but it was not good at all. I was very disappointed. I'm ready. I'm ready for my final verdict on this one.
Let's hear it.
What say you? I'll have you start.
Let's do our guest, bro.
All right, our guest Grype, our special guest star, who we hope to have back every week. He will give his opinion. He will give 1 out of 10. What say you, Grype?
All right, so being that I've never watched one of your episodes out of the 16 that you already made.
Because you got some catching up to do.
Right. I'll get right on that. Obviously.
Yeah.
So what's the rating? What's the rating scale here?
1 through 10. Listen.
Let's go 1 through 10. Got
1
it.
through 10.
Yeah. 10 being the highest.
Yeah.
0
a masterpiece. 1 being absolute crap.
Well, seeing that this movie almost put me to sleep after drinking 3 energy drinks.
Damn.
I would.
What is an energy drink?
I would put it down to like maybe half a point, maybe.
You're saying not even 1, a half.
Yeah, man. It was like I said. The girl was a mute.
Hey, Grumble.
She had no big titties.
Grumble. We just met our new best friend.
Dude, you got to come back next week, bro.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, I agree. I don't know what half. That's even harsher than us, bro. That's why you call you Grype, man.
Yeah, man.
Because you're
a lot of gripe to go around, man. Cause
dude, yeah.
It was not good, man. Not good.
It was.
It just every new chapter, I was like, damn, this movie keeps getting longer.
Mm-hmm. All right,
wow.
So it's a 0.5 out of 10.
Man. He can't be my unwatchables. But 0.5
got him on that.
Bro. You know, right?
He doesn't know about unwatchables, man.
You don't know about unwatchables. Unwatchable. But
all right, Grouch.
Damn,
now you're up, bro.
That's harsh, bro. Let me see. I give this movie a solid 2.
2 out of 10.
Yeah, 2 out of 10.
All right.
Because of Casper?
Casper, bro.
Casper saved it.
Hey,
right.
bro.
Yeah, maybe.
He plays with my nuts every night. Casper, come back. You're my friendly ghost.
You got to finish. All right.
Seriously.
So
I say solid 2.
2. Okay.
Yeah, solid 2.
All right. Listen, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna go with 3.5.
3.5.
3.5 out of 10. It did have some decent scenes, but what dragged it down for me was I was completely bored, much of it. And the only thing that saved it for me was some decent fight scenes.
I just don't understand how they're like every guy has a 6-pack.
Yeah.
They got no food, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, these
Really, that was
motherfuckers
the
are
problem?
halfway-
How about her sniping people from thousands of yards away?
but-
Oh, that's
And
such a
all
good,
of a
wait minute.
sudden,
That's such
John
a good
Wick
point.
over there.
But at least Mama Osa, we don't know her background. She could have
know her
been in the
background.
Marines.
But we know
She
these
could-
people's background.
Yeah,
They live
we
in
know
the wasteland.
Furiosa. Who is giving their sniper? How the freak is she such a good sniper? It makes no sense. Who's training her? How does she know all this stuff? It makes no sense. So listen, that's why I give it a 3.5. I can't figure half this shit out.
That's why the directors need to take notes. And next time, make the movie just the part where she's just training.
Listen, hold on. I want to give special thanks to Grype. A 0.5. That's freaking legend, bro.
Man.
Freaking legend.
They made us look bad. He made us look bad,
Hey.
bro. Hey.
All right, man. Listen, we got to do better next time.
I don't think we
Do
ever.
better, man.
Hey, we never given a movie 0.5. Man.
That's a record, man. Unwatchable.
Unwatchable. He don't know about that.
Yeah, okay. We kind of trumped him with the unwatchables, but.
Yeah. And on that note, it's the Grype and Grouchosa show. And that is Hemsworth, by the way.
Boom!